Hey, hello everyone, Dreamer64 here, and welcome back to Fantasy Life, where, if I remember correctly, and if I'm, it just says go to the abandoned shack. Yeah, we should probably go do that. I was planning on recording the previous day. This is recorded on Thursday, before this video is uploaded, for those who want to know. I was going to record on Wednesday, this video, but I really wanted to play Terraria. I don't know, I've been just having this itch to play Terraria recently, so I went and played that instead. But that's just something for me to do. But yeah, we have to go to the mysterious shack. Because last time they were like, oh yeah, how did we get here? Well, we might find out why the plane crashed at the mysterious shack. And if I'm correct, isn't there a Doom monsters? Oh, here's the mysterious shack. Mysterious abandoned shack. This place is disgusting. Looks like whoever lived here was researching how to be a slob. Do you think there's anything useful in any of this? I mean, if someone actually was doing a lot of research on the island and, like Larkin said, then they probably mentioned floodstones at one point or another. The human form is much better for searching through all of this junk. Len, let me know if you find anything that sounds good. Great. Noelia joined your party. It appears the goddess truly did live on the island at some point. But how old is this island? How long has it been floating here? I suppose the greatest question of all would be, how is it floating here in the sky? Most curious indeed. My question is still to this day, even after recording last video, is how's that clerk here? How's that bounty clerk here? Are they the ones who wrote this? Makes me so confused as to how that clerk is here when, like, the most recent fall was Larkin, and then us. So how did the bounty clerk get all the way up here? Did they just know and just went here to like do their job? Is that what happened? I'm so perplexed by that one bounty clerk up here on Terra Nimbus. I suppose the great question of all would be, yeah, I already read this. The folklore says that she saved the world. After she saved the world, the goddess disappeared from the land. Perhaps there's some connection between her disappearance and this island. Huh. Story. Well, looks like a diary. Oh, what does it say? What does it say? According to existing folklore, Reveria was threatened by a great peril many, many years ago. Huge black stones were observed falling from the sky. One such stone was said to be the size of an island. Eventually, the life goddess somehow saved Reveria from the danger, and then immediately vanished. It is then, in chronology, that tales of Terra Nimbus began to appear in folktales and manuscripts. My hypothesis is that this very island itself is one gigantic floating rock, or floatstone. These floatstones, the appearance of so-called doomstones, and the timeline of events bring to mind another potential hypothesis. one no less important, as it may further explain the true nature of this island. However, that is still at a stage of conjecture, and I'm not yet prepared to put forth a complete theory. I record my musings here only for the sake of posterity, and hope that it may be useful to others. Gladstone the Third. Who is this guy? Some sort of geologist? He mentions the life goddess in here. I wonder if he ever found any proof of Mother being here. What was that? Come on, let's go check it out. Something happened. Ooh, scary big bang noise. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Black rock fall from sky. Fall from the sky. Black rock landed west. Black rock crashed in Goddess Forest. Sounds like something about black rock. Come on, they're probably just talking about about a doomstone. If one of those landed around here, it won't be long before Uella finds it. As long as she's okay, which I'm sure she is. Oh, let's go find Uella. I realized that I interval between Uella and Uella, because Uella was the way that I pronounced it long ago. Champion Beetle was how I pronounced it long ago, and it is just stuck there. I'm just stuck calling her Uella, not Uella, Uella, even though she's Uella. Oh, Larkson. Blackrock landed over there. Blackrock big. Forest closed. Goddess seal closed forest. Goddess open forest. Mother closed away with a magical seal? Huh. I just might be able to do something about that. Alright, everybody. Back. Give me some room here. There. Did it work? Seal gone! You goddess? Do I look like some kind-hearted, benevolent goddess? Come on. If you're looking for a goddess lookalike, you'll be so happy if we find Uella. When we find Uella, I mean. Sorry to say, but I'm not here to save the world. I'm just here to transport my mother's legacy off this rock. If Reveria goes down, the goddess ship is not going down with it. I can guarantee you that. Wait, why am I standing here explaining myself to a bunch of primitive, oversized dolls? I'm out of here. You coming? Huh? Oh, what was that? Did you see something? For a second there, I thought I felt someone was watching me. It must have been my imagination. Gee gaga. If I'm well, I should not speak that yet. Alright, let's get this out of the way before it's too late. If there's a doomstone up ahead, I don't want to be ambushed by any shadow monsters while we're looking for the stone. As you were saying? Of course. Right on cue. Alright, let's take it to him. Oop, I hit the wrong button. Okay, cool. You can use lightning. You missed. I don't think it missed. I think it actually hit me. That's a big one. Where's the Doomstone? We're just gonna run. We're just gonna avoid them. Where's the Doomstone? Hiya, fellas. How you doing? Don't mind me. Just casually walking backwards. I think it's up here. Looks like another seal. And I'm not talking about the kind that barks. I like jokes and all, but that one was... Boo. That one was bad. And this one is much stronger than the one at the forest entrance, though. Let me take a shot at this one. Really? Man, this one is stronger than I thought. Not sure how we're gonna do this here. Gaga! Oh, what is that? What are you? Gaga! Wait, is that a Ferlin? What are you doing here? You were the one who was watching me before, weren't you? I knew it! Ever seen a Ferlin before, Lon? They look kind of big and weird, but they're very gentle creatures. But as far as I know, there shouldn't be any Ferlin anywhere in Reveria, not even here. Giga. Hey, do you know how to remove this seal? Gigaga. What do you mean you can't? Why not? Gigaga. Ah, there's another seal we have to remove first. Oh, why didn't you just say so in the first place? Sheesh. What's with all the Giga Gaga? Giga! Oh, I'm having too much fun with that. That was fun. I liked it. I like doing that. My radio's cord is too close to the thing where I was touching it with my arm. If you're wondering what that click-clack noise, that was me moving the cord. Ferlin joined your party. Hello, doggies. Don't mind us. Alright, this is it. Giga, giga. Alright, so this one is linked to the other seal, yeah? Giga? Giga, giga, gigi, giga. Giga? Giga, gi. Alright, I guess we're right on track here. Giga! God, that sounds so stupid. like if you take the voice clip out of context, it just sounds so stupid. Sure am glad I took that Ferlin language class before coming to Reveria. Here I go. The seal has weakened. Giga! Whoa, talk about a sudden change in the atmosphere. Did you feel that? Come on, Lon, let's go back to the bridge. Doggos. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Why is that a sound that she can make? I know it's just her taking damage, but... Moving on. Oh, I can feel a crack in the seal. It's definitely weaker than before. Giga! I'll try my hand at this again. One more time! I think it worked. You go first. Huh? What's wrong, furry friend? Giga... Gaga giga. Ga gigi. Ga. Giga ga. Giga. Ga gigi. Giga. It's just gi and ga. That's all it is. Alright then. Well, if you're concerned about that, I think we can go ahead on our own. A black stone enraged the island's protective spirit, sounding exactly what we're looking for. Our suspicions have been confirmed. Gigaga. You ready for this one? Not like we have any other options here. Thank you for helping us, Furball. Giga ga gi. Giga. Ferlin left your party. That is not the last time we'll have to say Giga. I'm not doing a scream. I'm not blowing out your guys' eardrums. Yuella! Ah yes, the silver dragon. Spoiler, sorry, for those who haven't played this game. Also, it's a really tough enemy. No, you must stop this. Remember your true selves, please. Yuella. Oh, I'm glad to see you both. You can't reason with one of these monsters once Doomstones have gotten hold of them. Yeah, I know, but... No buts. You've gotta go to handle the old-fashioned way. Let's release these creatures from the stone's power. Okay, you're right, Noella. Euelia joined your party. Hey, Lund, see that Doomstone? Let's do it. Run, run, run for the hills and knock this Doomstone out while avoiding every enemy. Oh, hey, I got a full heal. Nice. Just destroy the Doomstone. Destroy the Doomstone. Just destroy the Doomstone. Oh, hey, I leveled up. Nice. We didn't even have to fight them. I did not want to fight a silver dragon. I think it's actually weaker when it's like that. If I'm correct, the dark dragon for this is actually weaker than the boss itself, if I'm correct. Because the silver dragon has a higher HP than the shadow dragon. So it's even though it's the same creature, its stats were lowered specifically for the story mode. But if you fight a I think it's actually called a dark dragon or something like that. But if you fight it in what is that place called? It's the one area that you have to take a boat to in All Magic. Cacto Cove, that's what it is. I think it's Cacto Cove. You have to go there, and going to the boss, the Shadow Dragon. I'm just gonna call it that. That might be wrong. it is actually, I believe, one of the strongest boss monsters in that area. I'm not sure. Oh, a little update on Sola. I almost forgot. I'm almost done with Sola's lives. I've just got blacksmithing, tailoring, and cooking left. Blacksmith, tailoring, cooking, and alchemy left. I almost forgot alchemy. I finished carpentry. I'm legendary in carpentry, so I don't have to worry about that one anymore. I think with blacksmith, I think I have... It's either blacksmith or cooking that I have one more to do. And I, like, with carpentry, I had to make a bow. And I had to get a very rare material. And one of the ways to get said material is via fighting the Shadow Dragon, which takes time, or get it from a side quest. Yeah, I'd rather do it from a side quest. Yeah, I went and did the side quest for the rare material, which instead of just getting one, I got like 3 in the end, so that was a lot better in case I messed it up on trying to get the little quest for the carpentry life. But I had finished it, and carpentry's done. So let's continue story. Just a little update for Sola. We did it! Yay for Euelia and her happy adventures. What exactly were you doing with those monsters? Well, I was, just... Look, I had no idea what was happening with the airship. When I came to, I didn't know where I was. And I was completely alone. I tried finding a way out of the forest, but I kept getting lost. So I asked the dragon here for directions, and everything was fine, but then a doomstone crashed. I think I got it. A mixture of questionable decisions and odd luck. I probably could have guessed that. I'm sorry you two had to come looking for me. Apologize to Lund, not me. I'm just tagging along here. I was looking for something else, but your pal here just wouldn't shut up about looking for you. I somehow find that hard... Oh, this is Euelia. I somehow find that hard to believe, Noelia. Well, it's true. Your little adventure partner was here worried sick you might be hurt. Or worse. Well, maybe I was worried too. Just a little. Thank you, Noelia. Just a little, though. Don't get it wrong. That's fine. Just... That's fine. Then thank you just a little. Hey, I deserve as much thanks than that. Looking for you was my idea. Oh. Well, there. So, now you know, I didn't want Father to be mad at me, that's all. Noelia, I'll give you all the time in the world to cover up your emotions, but later. I don't have any emotions to cover up, so I don't know what you're talking about. I had to do a hair flick for that. Just for like, just shush. There's something I want to show you two. Come with me, okay? You're so bossy for someone who just got rescued. That is a big floatstone. That is one massive floatstone. Wow, it's beautiful. Is this floatstone that's making Terra Nimbus float right now? I don't know. Do you think it's big enough to power Mother's airship? Maybe, but the scholar's note did mention the goddess, but could she be connected with the energy seal in the forest the fleshlings mentioned? If that's true, then Mother was here on Terra Nimbus, which means she must have known about this huge floatstone here. Ah, I get it. Her airship stranded in the Elderwood with no floatstone to power it. Right. No, you have no idea what I'm getting at, do you? Not at all. Let me spell it out for you. This might be the floatstone from Mother's airship. Oh! Oh! So, why is it here? Well, even if you don't know the answers, at least you're asking the right questions. Allow me to explain. Who's there? Oh. Uh-oh. Hello, Father. Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Dad, we can hear you just fine. Please stop shouting. Okay, sorry. As Noelia realized, your mother, Celestia, did indeed live there on Terra Nimbus at one time. Ah! I knew it! Yes, Noelia, just calm down. You get a gold star for that. And yes, that floatstone is from her airship. But why did Mother come here? I was hoping to wait until you two were all grown up to tell you, but I guess I have no choice now. See, long ago, Reveria was in a state just as bad, well, no, even worse than it is now. Your mother descended into Reveria and offered guidance to its people and all its creatures. Unfortunately, Reveria's leaders could not find a way to stop bickering amongst one another. And the Doomstones continued to rain down upon all the kingdoms of Reveria. Eventually, a Doomstone the size of an island fell from the sky. It cast a shadow upon Reveria that could be seen throughout the entire world. A Doomstone a Doomstone the size of an island? So that would be... Yes, that Doomstone is now Terra Nimbus. That's what I was gonna say. In order to prevent that Doomstone from crashing right into Reveria, your mother took the floatstone from her airship and quickly secured it to the falling Doomstone. That's how Terra Nimbus was created. I can still see her, almost as if it were yesterday. Ah, Celestia, you are truly the most beautiful and resourceful being I have ever laid my eyes upon. You have done an amazing thing here today, and you know how time flows much more quickly in Reveria. You will not remain unaffected. I understand. I'm sorry, dear. Although the cries have been averted, I cannot return just yet. This world needs more time. More time to recover from the destructive influence of all the Doomstones that have already fallen. I must remain here until it's fully restored. I was afraid you were going to say that. You know my love for this place, Divinus. Reveria looks far more beautiful when viewed from here. I would like our daughters to see it like this. I want to protect this land so that they may experience its beauty. I shall stay here and guide the people of Reveria. Their lives are so short and often marred by strife, by fighting, and by sadness. But I will teach them another way of life, one where people can work together to help each other's wishes and dreams come true. I'll show them how enjoyable life can be. And from there, Reveria's inner beauty will be visible throughout all the kingdoms. Not just from great heights such as these, but even where the grass grows, the sand blows, and the rivers flow. My stubborn Euelia, and my crying baby Noelia, I'll make this a world you will love. A world in which you and the people of Reveria can fulfill all your deepest and dearest wishes. Your mother never once had a selfish thought in her life. She only thought of the two of you. She saved Reveria so that you both could see the world she so loved. Mother did that for us? Don't I feel ashamed? This world she wanted to show us really is beautiful. I never thought I could love Mother even more. Noelia, are you crying? No. I just... This world has a lot of spicy food on it, too, and I still had some on my fingers. Aw. So don't touch your eyes, not without washing hands first anyways, if you've eaten something spicy. I'm sorry to interrupt this very moving scene, but your time is up, my darlings. Wait, no, we're not done yet. I'm sorry, but we had a deal, remember? The power binding Lunaires and Reveria is wearing very thin. Didn't you see my sign? Yeah, but we thought we could, stretch it out a little bit. Soon you will not be able to return at all. The next eclipse will be your absolute last chance to return. Do you understand that? I'm serious. That's it. Father, wait. But what if we need more time? I think he's gone. Yeah, that's why everything got lighter just then. I think the conversation was pretty much over from his perspective. If only Mother was here with us, she would know what to do. What? Come on! What's with all the concerned face? Where's everyone's favorite Miss Smiley Pants? I don't like it when you get all serious and solemn. It creeps me out. But Dad said there's no more time. He said we've got until the next eclipse. And who knows? We could probably talk him out of it by then. But what's an eclipse? What? You just kept nodding while Dad was talking? Why didn't you ask him? Look, I've heard the word before, okay? I just don't know what it means. Is it a meal? What's marriage? Is that something you eat? Such a Goku line. What's marriage? Is that something you eat? That's hysterical. Look, an eclipse is when, so when Lunaris goes in its orbit and there's planets, see. You don't know what an eclipse is either, do you? I'm not an encyclopedia, okay? All I know is that we need to get this floatstone back to the goddess ship as quickly as possible. We've got people waiting for us on the ground level. Uh-huh. Why do I not believe you're suddenly concerned about the people down in Reveria? You are! How could you be so suspicious of me at a time like this? If you want to stay here and cry your eyes out until the eclipse comes out of the trees and eats you up, fine. Huh. You're the one who was the crybaby. Not at all. That's all in the past. Come on, Euelia. We're taking this floatstone back to Lunares where it belongs. Back to Lunares? What do you mean? Mother saved Reveria once. We need to know as much as we can about what she did and how. Think about it. Why did Mother, stay here on Terra Nimbus? Sure, she wanted to save Reveria, but she was connected to the floatstone somehow. We need to get this floatstone back to Lunares, so Father can see it. You think the floatstone is the key to finding, the way to save Reveria? Oh, let me reread that. You think that floatstone is the key to finding a way to save Reveria? Immediately skipped over the us, but I'm just gonna continue. Phew. I was wondering if I was gonna have to just come right out and say that one. Come on. Let's take this floatstone, Robin, so we can get the airship going again. Ready, Lon? Obtain Terra Nimbus floatstone. The sprite looks so much different than the overworld art. Like the inventory art looks so much different than the overworld model. Is what I meant to say, but yeah, it's just so cheapified. Just look at that thing. Boy, she surely is a beauty. That's the most dazzling floatstone I've seen here on Terra Nimbus. So, is it really okay just to take this with us? I mean, Terra Nimbus won't plummet to the ground, will it? Nah, I'm pretty sure it won't. That wasn't very convincing. Well, I did some digging through that notes in the old abandoned shack, and I came upon something that was pretty much said Terra Nimbus is in a phase of purification. Basically, it's no longer a tombstone. Floatstones are now forming in the soil here. So we'll be fine here, I think. Is it worth the risk though? I mean, how do we know for sure? Well, I think all the way that this worked out. Let me. Sorry, I had to breathe. Well, I think the way all this worked out is, it seems someone had a plan like this from the start. I bet that floodstone had been slowly purifying this land over the years. My mother did have a pretty good plan. Load it up and let's go, Robin. If Terra Nimbus starts dropping, we can just swing back on down. Sounds good to me! Giga. Ah! What are you doing here? Giga. It's alright, everyone. This is a Furlin. They don't bite or anything. They just... Giga. When did you tame this one? I didn't do anything. He just started following us. Giga. Celestia. Did he just say Mother's name? Ha! I think it thinks you look like Mother. What's so funny about that? Mother was beautiful. I don't think I've seen Noelia this worked up before. Yeah. Oh, Robin, you've got no idea. You should have seen her earlier when she was crying like a baby. No, you were the one who was crying like a baby. It was Noelia crying, Noelia, the crybaby all over again. Don't call me that! Didn't you say you were in a hurry to get back to Reveria? You've been stuck on this floating rock for ages. A few more minutes isn't gonna kill you. Oh. Larkin must go. No, Larkin must go. Nice to have Larkin. Larkin been here a long time. Larkin, go home. My chair is... I really need to get a new chair. My chair just sunk to floor level. This chair is, I believe, like 3 to 4 years old, and the springs and like the... I have no idea what to call the middle portion of the chair is. But it's not holding it up as much, so like 3 to 4 times a day I have to fix the chair to go all the way back up, but I'll fix it after recording. Cheers to you guys. I'll bring some treats next time. Pirto, here we come. Well, welcome back, kids. By looks, yeah, I would say you were looking for was pretty much found. If only Larkin were here to see this. A whole new generation of adventure and discovery. He would have loved it. It was pretty great. I mean, I was beginning to wonder how long I was gonna have to stay there. Well, you kids sure did honor Larkin's memory with your courage. I know he'd be proud. To say I'm proud would be an understatement. I owe the world to these brave kids. I need more rest. I hit that barley juice way too much. Your eyes aren't deceiving you, boss. Yeah. That's really Larkin. He's been on Terra Nimbus all this time. Oh, come on. You're starting to hurt my feelings now, Crankshaft. Come here. But... Is it really you, Larkin? It's really you, Larkin! I thought I'd never see you again. I'd have you honeyed and feathered for all the worrying you caused. Forgive me, Crankshaft. I wanted to send a letter, but I just couldn't figure out the right postage. I bet you couldn't. Bet you trashed that old airship too, eh? Don't listen to him, Larkin. Dad is just pleased as a punch to see you back home. Yeah, unfortunately, the airship is pretty much toast. Sorry about that, Crankshaft. She was nice. Bah, airship, smareship. We can always rebuild another one, right? That sounds like a great idea. Seems like you and Larkin have your first project already planned. That's right. I keep an eye on him, though. I bet he's a rustler, rustier than a pickaxe in a hot spring. I want to say thanks to you all. Not only did you find Terra Nimbus, but you rescued my best friend. Quite the feat. No, it's who we should... No, it's we who should thank you. We wouldn't have been able to do any of this without your help, remember? Oh yeah, but you're doing this for the good of all Reveria, though. No thanks needed. I won't have it. Haha, just kidding. Glad to be of service. Shouldn't you be on your way, though? Yes, of course. We're on a tight schedule. I'm going too, boss. They might need a pilot to move that floodstone. It's bigger than a squid on a horse. Huh. Never heard... Well, obviously I've heard that analogy before, but... Completely forgot that was an analogy. Squid on a horse, what? I don't think a squid can get on a horse unless you put a horse underwater or a squid above water. But when the squid... Why am I thinking this over for? There's nothing to think about there. Sure, go get him, boy. You make me proud. If you ever need to make another trip to Terra Nimbus, you'll just leave it to me and Larkin here. Good luck, Robin. Roger that, boss. Thank you again, all of you. Robin, hello? Yeah? I hate sentimental goodbyes, so I'm just getting out of here with a furry flirt. Saying those two words back to back, it just really just is a tongue twister, huh? But the furry furlin here. Giga. Noelia, wait! What is it? I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I think I misjudged you. Did you not hear what I said about hating sentimental goodbyes? If we work together, I hope we can save Reveria for Mother's sake. Fine. You stay here and be hopeful. I'm going to go actually do it. How's that sound? Well, okay, yeah. There's too much chatter here. I'm off. Come on, Len. Let's head back to Castell. We've got to tell everyone about what we found. Noelia left your party. Robin joined your party. I feel short. It's all because of my chair. I'm basically almost at eye level with the tablet and DS right now. I was like chest level with them before, but now I'm like almost to eye level. Yeah, let's just oh yeah, I forgot I leveled up. I got 2 points. Level up my luck and my strength. Yeesh. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I love their designs. And then there's... I'm sorry. We just have really cool NPC designs, and then just me. It just looks so weird. Anywho, we have to head back to Castell, so we'll just return home. New network feature unlocked. Go see the ally clerk in the guild office. let's go talk to King Eric and finish this chapter off. Castell Castle Reception Hall. Preposterous! A bunny tied to a fish would just look like a bunny tied to a fish. Nothing more! I'm sorry, I didn't notice your return. What do you have to report? My king, we found it! We found Terra Nimbus! Exclamation points! I like how they all just yell that. Just imagine you're in a business meeting, you say something out loud, and then just everyone, exclamation point! You doing a slide presentation, just everyone yells exclamation point. Let me get a drink. A basic monster. Well, technically it's not a basic monster, it's a zero sugar monster, but I don't know, I digress. This is a groundbreaking achievement. And better yet, we found a floatstone big enough to power the goddess ship. Handed over Terra Nimbus floatstone. I was half expecting everyone to exclamation point again. Never mind, they double exclamation pointed. Stunning, isn't it? A floatstone that powers the goddess ship. I've never seen anything like it. Quite a treasure, I must say. What is this? A floatstone from Terra Nimbus? I figured out Falcon's voice. Old Man Falcon! We did it! We found Terra Nimbus! I know! I was listening outside this whole time, my boy! Now everyone knows what you said was true. Oh, if only things worked that way. You are indeed so young, Robin. I must thank you. I knew you would make a name for yourself up there in the skies. I'm still trying to figure out what voice to give this old man. Thank you, Falcon. I owe my training to you. Don't let it go to your head now. Seems like the toughest work still lies ahead. Agreed, but we're up to the challenge. But I think we're up to the challenge, is what he said. Your Highness, I request permission to take this floatstone to the airship right away. Just order me to do so, please. Well, I suppose it's, if it's alright with our best friend, let me reread. Well, I suppose if it's alright with our friends here, then yes, go ahead. I cannot, my throat cannot do that right now. Would you look at that? Just got ordered to do something by the king himself. What a day! Falcon, wait, you can't just... Your Highness, please pardon the old man, old man Falcon. He's just a bit weird, and he doesn't really know it. He does not need my forgiveness. I should have listened to him earlier. You're a very a really generous king. Thank you. Now, to the airship. Robin left your party. A floatstone. A floatstone this size should easily power the goddess ship. Yeah, actually, we think this stone originally came from Mother's airship. Oh, is that so? Sure is so. I'm sorry, I don't believe you've properly made my acquaintance. Pardon her, Your Grace. This is my sister, Noelia. If you're Euelia's sister, that would make you... Euelia's sister is what it would make me. Charming. Yes, but it will also make you the daughter of the life goddess. Is what I was getting at. Boy, nothing gets by this guy, huh? What is he? Your court scientist and chief researcher? Look, the glasses in here seem pretty rosy, but the truth is, we don't know how to save Reveria just yet. But we do at least know this floodstone played a big role in the last time Reveria was saved. So we need to take the floodstone back to Lunares to see if we can come up with something there. At Lunares? How are you going to get there? Yeah, that's the part we haven't quite figured out yet. I mean, we're going back one way or another. Academic opinion is divided when it comes to the possibility of traveling to Lunares. Although, if we think the sky as a sort of shell surrounding Reveria, as Euelia described, then perhaps Lunares could be considered... I have no clue who this is. A lid just like what you need to shut there, Hughes. Ah, Gladstone. Gladstone? Grandfather? Father, just put on some pants, please. Oh, it's the cute little man from Mount Snow Peak. Hello, Mr. Indubitably Crowned Champion. The former King of Castell in all his, well, most of his bare glory. Grandfather, what did you mean about the lid? My dearest I'm trying to think. It's been so long since we've done Gladstone. I don't even think I have that recording file anymore. No, I started this after I moved out, I think. So I think I still have that recording file. My dear granddaughter, I was saying that Hughes talks way too much. I like this guy. You're Gladstone. You're the one who left all those notes on Terra Nimbus. I've got all about those. Yeah, I was quite the geologist, botanist, and anthropologist for a bit. You forgot you studied Terra Nimbus? Look, youngster, when you get to mastering every skill under the sun, you forget about some things. Like peanuts. I forgot about those. Had one the other day. Delicious. Like tasting it for the first time. Just came by to congratulate the new adventurers on their successful return from Terra Nimbus. That's quite the feat, but wondering if you came back with any sort of knowledge to share with everyone. We were able to talk to Father up there, see? And it's true, the sky is basically a shell, and Lunares is kind of a hole of that shell. Father observed this world through that hole. I knew the old codger was nothing more than an overblown people Tom. An overblown peeping Tom? Well, what else do you expect a god to do, Father? So wait, he watches all of us all the time? I'm not exactly sure what his routine is, but he made it clear to us, the opening, clear to us at the... But he made it clear to us the opening in the sky is closing, and Reveria is gradually losing the power to sustain that opening. So we've only got until the next eclipse before the opening closes for good. And that's not even the bad news. What's even worse is the next eclipse will be totally ferocious eclipse. They don't know what an eclipse is. I forgot that. It's going to come down and devour everyone in Reveria right as the hole closes for good. Well, that's not quite how physics work, but in the end result it sounds fantasy science. But the end result is sound fantasy science. The point is, we have until the next eclipse before all hope for Reveria is destroyed. Well, Reveria. But what will happen to us then? Well, my dear, I would think that the world will become lost in a state of permanent darkness. Oh no! Did you all rehearse that before I got here? Like, what's going on with that? Regardless, it's not the darkness that should concern us right now. Guess someone opened like 3 dark fountains. Darn. Ross warned us about this. Sorry, I'm just really excited for chapter 3 and 4. It's coming out sometime this year. Yeah, the roaring is the one thing that we should be concerned with. What is it then? It's a what? Tell us! That's it! I've been waiting for that one to come out for days. Maybe you're catching a cold? Better than thrown one! Alright, you're all overthinking this. A hole is a hole, get it? A hole. Is a hole, right? Come on, say it all together if you need to. Things can go into a hole and things can come out of a hole. Imagine your airship is a letter and Lunaris is a mailbox. Take your letter and stick it in the hole. You always were a bit slow in the uptake, Eric, but yeah, that's the gist of it. Wait, so we can actually fly the Goddess ship all the way up to Lunaris? Are you sure? Of course we can! How else did you expect to get home, Uella? Jeez, you can really be so dense sometimes. I knew that part all along. The whole thing about, flying up into that hole and all. So you're a butterfly who's been low self-esteem issues, eh? I see that now. You don't have to try to take credit for everything, dearie. You'll learn that someday. Anyways, I was just peeking in through some holes in the castle walls and figured I'd step in. I love eavesdropping for good causes. I really should get those walls patched up. Enough about the holes in the castle walls. We should begin concentrating on the hole in the sky. What do you suggest to do from here, Hughes? I've done some rough calculations taking into account these floatstones' power, and it appears that that there's only enough power in the airship with at most 2 passengers. Only 2 passengers? On such a sizable airship? Yes, well, maybe the inhabitants of Lunaris don't weigh as much as we do. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're all butterflies. I knew it! Nuella and I can go as butterflies, though. No need to count us towards, the two people. If I hold my breath, will that make me lighter? No. I love that that's like child logic, is holding your breath makes you lighter. That's my favorite kind of child logic, is if I hold my breath, I can be slightly lighter. I would think that's not how physics works. So we need to select two people other than butterfly siblings. I speak the obvious when I say that every vessel needs a pilot. That sounds like the perfect job for the young pilot who found Terra Nimbus. Yes, Robin! Any objections? Silence is understood approval. There's one, and now who else should go? I think we all knew who that should be. Of course we all know who the other person should be, right? But everyone knows that, including me. I think there's an obvious choice, Sire. Of course, that's what I'm thinking. I am thinking of the obvious choice. It's me, right? I don't believe so, Your Grace. Father! Dear Eric, while we all know you would be well suited for such a task, we must differ here. Of course, then. We shall differ, and my noble wife, Ophelia, shall go in my place. Oh, Eric. Is it like this every day? Because I just might move in here, so I can just watch. If I may, I would like to nominate Lun. I second that. The spirits of the forest third that. So we're all in agreement, Lun goes. Well then, I'm glad that that's finally settled. Wow, unanimous approval, that sort of. You'll get to see Lunaire, son. That makes me so happy. It may well be the last time we see each other, but that's no reason for me to act less haughtily. Do not disappoint me, Lun. Carry out this task, lest I have to order you a new one. Take this and go save our world. 20,000 dosh. I'll take some sugared water for the journey, thanks. Quickly now, we are in a race against time. You've been waiting to say that, haven't you? Well, actually, yes, it's a good line, and this was an appropriate time to use it, thank you very much. I'll go get the airship prepared. Port Puerto engineers and the sailors pledged themselves to the expeditious preparation of the goddess ship. And all magic scholars and masters of the dark arts shall provide any necessary aid as well. Call us any time. We're all good with our hands. Wow, yeah, everyone's really committed to working together here. I almost felt excited for a second. Giga! Giga! We'll be in the Elderwood. Oh, it almost slipped my mind. We've got to say goodbye to Pam before we go. I've got to go fill her in before we say farewell. Let's go, Lun. Hurry! Yeah, let's go talk to Pam. Which, if I'm correct, ends this chapter, and then we do the final intermission, and then we do the final chapter. Pam! I just opened the mailbox. Gosh darn it! Talk to Pam! Welcome back, darlings. While you been gone so long, I was thinking about calling the Royal Guard. Did you find the person you were looking for in, where was it, Port Puerto? Yes, we tracked down Robin. And not only that, we also went to a place called Terra Nimbus. It's in the sky, above the clouds. The view was sensational. You would have loved it. Oh my, that sounds like quite the adventure. Sounds like a place to visit in one's dreams. All that adventure must have tired you out even more than usual. You should head straight to bed. There's something else I need to tell you, Pam. What is it, sweetheart? It's been decided that we'll be going to Lunares. Lunares? Up in the sky? Lunares? Yes, that's right. Oh my. Well, you're definitely gonna need a good rest. Can't wait to hear all about your tales of Lunares. Right, sure. What's the matter, my child? Oh, nothing. We'll tell you all about Lunares when we come back, I promise. Lovely. Now you two be safe. And go and get some rest, for goodness sake. You'll need your energy up there in the clouds. Tales of Lunares. Completed. Chapter is done. Ooh, I actually have to hit A instead of touchscreen. Alarm level increased to 20. Reveria left your party. Reached level 20. Oh, bliss. A perfect fit. Float stone installed and complete. Is that supposed to look like that? Everything is good on this side. Good job, everyone. The airship should be ready for action. All that's left now is to start the engine. That sound is scary. No. Huh? No. What a great sleep! Oh, man, I feel rested. Who feels rested? The engine. It spoke. My gears feel so heavy. And where am I? Who? Who what? I am the engine, and who are you? I don't recognize any of you. Where's the goddess? What's going on here? Talk, you, or else nobody is going anywhere! I think it's finally happened. I must have got a lug nut knocked loose in my head. Here's the engine talking. Do you really need to be educated on facts that proper engine can speak if necessary? Yes, I think we do. I think you all need a realignment. I can't help it if you've never seen a talking engine before. So I ask you again, where is the goddess? New network feature unlocked. Go see the ally clerk in the guild office. Pam? What is it, my child? You never really seemed all that surprised when I told you that I was a butterfly. My busy Reveria. Your stories have been filled with dragons, pirates, magic sultans, and flying islands. And now you're off to Lunares. What does that have to do with anything? Well, let's just say that life is full of surprises, my dear. Those who have the most fun are those who can roll with those surprises. I just enjoy them when I find them. Or when they find me, I should say. That's a really wonderful way to think about things, Pam. It makes the unknown seem a little less scary. My mother used to say, "The courageous is the face of the unknown," and be dedicated when confronted with great work, and above all, be honest, generous, and loving in all things. And in the end, you'll see it all work out for the best. Thank you, Pam. You've been a wonderful friend. As have you, Uella. And don't speak with that tone in your voice. We'll see each other again. I know we will. I know we will too, Pam. Thank you. Oh, and my camera is slightly going into the stand for the switch case. Screw's getting a little fuzzy on the right end because the camera is slowly moving. New quests added to Butterfly's request. You can view them on the quest screen. No, I do not want to save yet. Learn the secret of lunaires. Well, let me, I got 3 points now. That's a total of 5 points that I've gotten this episode. There we go. But yeah. I enjoyed this episode. This is one of the more longer episodes, but it needed to be longer. But I'll see you guys in the next intermission video, and as always, like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Share the video to a friend if you thought this video was funny. Or whatever. You do what you do. And remember, have a beautiful day, night, or afternoon. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!